Do you feel guilty using a gig worker when the weather sucks? Because you're in Montreal, I'm in Minnesota, and there are some days when it is bad. And I just look outside and I'm like, I really wish that I could have food delivered. But those poor workers, and then I'm like, I'm going to do it anyway. So, how about you?
I really want to say yes, I feel guilty about that because it sounds like the right answer, but no, I don't. And I will tip a lot more, but I don't hesitate to ask someone to bring me something if it's a cold night out and we want to have something brought to us. Tell me more about your ambivalence.
I just feel like if I was working, I would want to have a night where people aren't leaning too heavily so that I could get my work done safely. Because it's dangerous out there. Some days it's slippery, you can't even tell. And no matter how young or how good your shoes are, you're going to be slipping and falling. And so I just feel like I just don't want to use them on those days. But then I think about if they clocked in for a shift, it is literally because they want to work. So maybe it's okay for me to go ahead and give them work, but I think you nailed it. I think on the bad weather days, you got to tip bigger.
Yeah, for sure. And I think you might be biased a bit because you have a person in your family who is a delivery driver, but that is a delivery driver that's not a gig worker. That's someone who clocks in for work and has to do all of that work in one night. That's completely different. And my understanding of gig work is that you work when you want to work. And if you
Yeah.
are having an off night or feel like it's dangerous outside, you don't go on as many trips. So I feel like they have autonomy. And because of that, I don't feel guilty about it. So consensus is bigger tip if it's optional for them to work,
I think bigger tip no matter what.
no matter what.
Because even
Agreed.
if it's not optional for them to work, they're going to move slower on a bad weather day. So they're not going to get as many orders delivered.
True.
So bigger tip, bad weather
Bigger tip.
day, hands down.